Dear students, I welcome you all to the science class. Hope you all are fine and hope you all are studying well. So children, as you all know that we have completed chapter 1, animals feeding habit. We have done the question answers and exercise also from the chapter. So children, in today's class we will start chapter 2, soil. So children, you know that soil is found on the topmost layer of the earth. Yes, so let us go through your book. So soil, the topmost layer of the earth is made up of soil. So what is soil, children? The topmost layer of the earth, it is made up of soil. So it is important layer for life of the plant, as they grow only in this layer. They get water and minerals from the soil. So children, you know that all plants grow above the soil. Yes, the plants, soil is very important for the plants because they grow above the soil, and you know that we are dependent on plants directly or indirectly. We all are dependent on plants, right? So plant soil is very important for plants because they get water and minerals from the soil. We know that plants are living beings. They make their own food, and water and minerals plants get from the soil. Soil also provides shelter to many insects and animals. We know that many insects and animals, they live under the soil or above the soil. Yes, so soil is home for many insects and animals. So it provides shelter to many insects and animals. So some kinds of soil also have a lot of medicinal value in them. So some kinds of soil also have a lot of medicinal value in them. So even the soil, they contain many medicinal value, means they are helpful for our health. Okay children, now formation of soil. So let us see how soil was formed and how soil is forming today also. Okay, so million of years ago, when the earth was formed, it was a ball of hot gases. So we know that earth, we all know that Big Bang theory. Yes, million of years ago, all the universe was formed from one hot gas. Yes, and it was separated out. So million of years ago, when the earth was formed, it was a ball of hot gases. Even the earth was a ball of hot gases. So as it was cooled gradually, the outer layer of this ball hardened to form a layer of rocks. No, so children, slowly it started cooling. Okay, it was a ball of earth, was the ball of hot gases. It was a ball of hot gases, and slowly it started cooling. Okay, so when it started cooling, the outer layer, okay, this is the earth. If this is the earth, this is the inner layer, and the outer layer is this. So this layer, it started forming a hard layer of rocks. Okay, so the outer layer of the earth, it started, when it cooled, it started forming a layers of rocks. So the heating and cooling of rocks each day and night led to the cracking of this rock. So we know that when sun shines, the rocks gets heat up, right? And during the rainy season, it is the water from the rain hits the rock, and during the winter season the rock becomes cold. Yes, so in this way, the heating and cooling of rock each day and night, it led to the cracking of rocks. The blowing wind, flowing water, and other natural factors help to break the rocks into smaller pieces. So not only heating and cooling, but the blowing wind, okay, and flowing of water, you can see in the picture, moving water on the rocks. Yes, and other natural forces like earthquake, landslide, this all help the rock to break into smaller pieces. Now what happened next? The rock started to break into smaller pieces. These pieces further break down to become fine particles of soil. Now these pieces of rocks, it further break down. Okay, it further break down in order to turn into pieces of swell. Thus swell is formed by the breaking off of rocks due to action of natural forces like sun, wind, rain and moving water. So how swell is formed, children? Yes, swell is formed by the breaking of rocks. Those huge rocks are broken down with the help of natural forces like sun, wind, rain and moving water. So these big rocks are broken down into smaller pieces and it is turned into the swell. Now again I am telling how swell is formed. Swell is formed by the breaking up of rocks due to the action of the natural forces like sun, wind, rain and moving water. So children, here you can see, yes, rocks, there are small pieces, pebbles also, small rocks also. This has been broken down from the large rocks, and these small rocks, they are further divided, they are further broken down into very small pieces to form swell. So activity 1, to understand how swell is formed. Hope you all will perform this activity at your home. You can take a brick, okay, with the help of an elder. You strike a brick with a hammer, okay. You will see that the brick breaks to form smaller pieces which resemble gravel. This is how rock break by the action of natural forces. So with the help of elder, you strike that brick with a hammer. So when you strike that brick with a hammer, it breaks down into smaller pieces. So that pieces you can resemble, it is a gravel. Okay, so in this way the rocks break down with the help of natural forces. Now you can take a few pieces of broken hammer, brick and hammer them further. Now you can take a few pieces of broken brick, okay, and you strike it with a hammer further. You will get coarse grain which are similar to the grains of sand. Now you will get smaller grains which are similar to the sand. Okay, so if these coarse grains are further hammered, what you will get fine particles of soil, so which will stick together and resemble the fine particles of soil. Now if you break that brick further, small pieces of brick further, it will turn into fine particles of soil. So you can perform this activity at your home, children. So children, we are doing till here activity 1 in today's class. Hope you all understood how swell is formed. I will see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you everyone.